So I've talked about the Kingdom Come Deliverance magic horse, and I want to talk about the magic chest and why I'm just not a fan. And for those of you that don't know what the magic chest is, this is it. It's a chest that's in any bedroom that I possess. I'm allowed to sleep here, so I have this magic chest. It's a chest I can place things in. So why do I call it magic? Well, because if I now go to my room in the castle, in the lower castle, in Rattay, I will be able to open the chest and find all of these items. And in fact, I can go to any of the inns. I have a room for a few days, whether it's Talmberg, whether it's Ledechko, Sasau, Ujit. It doesn't matter where. I can go to any of the inns where I've got a room booked for more than one day, and I can open the chest there and find anything that I have placed in this chest. It is a magical chest that crosses dimensions and allows me to share stuff no matter where. Now, I know why this chest exists. It's for convenience. It's so I can dump stuff while I'm in Ujit and then come back here, pick it up and sell it to the miller. I can put stolen goods in there while I'm out and about and come back here and it will magically be there. And I just don't like it. I understand it's for convenience. I just don't see why that convenience needs to be added in a game like this. I think it's too jarring. Now this one can be ignored. You can just not use it. What I do is I only access the contents from. Well, actually, now I access the contents from the castle chest, because after Pribyslavitz, I just assumed that all my stuff was moved up there. So that's what I've done. But I just try to ignore the chest in all other places. What I would have preferred is to have a chest in every place I have a room and be able to store stuff there, but have it be unique for that place. So I may have to think, oh God, I left such and such a thing back in the chest. I need to go and get it. Yes, it would be inconvenient. Yes, it would make me think about what I was leaving there and probably only leave essentials. But honestly, I don't have a problem with that. I already have a horse who can carry a lot of stuff backwards and forwards. It just seems to be one of those magical conveniences, designed for people who want to min-max their looting. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's there.
Hey, lad.
Don't do that.
You want a little wager on the Rattay tourney?
Oh, I want to change my underwear now, dude. It feels like that's what it's there for. In a game where making money is not that hard. You get to a point where you just don't need to loot. You just don't need to loot. And yet it gives you this sort of min-max looter convenience chest sort of thing. Yes, it's also so that if you suddenly get to Ujits and it says, oh, you need item X, and you have item X stored in your chest, you don't have to run all the way back. I get it. But then item X is probably something you should have placed on your horse if you thought you'd need it. And if not, let's just say it's some weird, unexpected component, then yeah, I'm okay coming back for it. Again, I understand a lot of people are just going to be going, no! I like that convenience. So I totally get it. I don't think I would force this on anyone. Maybe it could have been an option in hardcore mode. Because it does, I mean, again, it just feels a little weird. It's like the magical teleporting horse. It's a weird thing that I have to mentally ignore myself. In this particular case, it barely registers because although it would be nice to have a chest where I could store stuff everywhere, I just pretend I don't. I pretend I've got a chest in the lower castle and that's it. And I barely notice. I'm only talking about it because I wanted to talk about the horse, who was a little harder to ignore. Whose mechanic was a bit more irritating, and I knew people would go, well, what about the magic chest? Aren't you bothered by the magic chest? Yeah, a little, yeah. I'd rather it wasn't. So that's it. Not a big fan of the magic chest.